SHOT Show 2024. Here are 4 of my favorite items that I saw and enjoyed. Welcome back to the channel. Our 3rd year at SHOT Show, and it continues to be overwhelming. What I want to do in this video is just kind of do a little commentary and lead you into some videos on 4 items that I thought were cool, kind of stood out to me at SHOT, but there's no way to cover all of the material there. I did a lot of short form, so if you're interested in some of those short form type of videos, those are on my TikTok channel and Instagram. It was a little bit easier to be able to capture some of those products than building out a full length video on everything. It's just, there's way too much there and so much coverage of it. But I wanted to at least do kind of a bit more in depth of 4 things that I thought were cool there. And the first one is, always love ZEV and their creativity. And the guys there at their booth were just, they're cool as shit. So they're gonna have a subcompact frame coming out at some point in, hopefully I think they said Q4 of this year, which is awesome, of their OZ line, their 9s. They also had a prototype of that there with a 3D printed frame and their aluminum frame. And I hadn't felt their aluminum frame before, but that thing feels so good in hand with the tungsten weights in it that, you know, there's a reason why it's sold out so quickly when they had it on their site. So let's take a look at the video there and roll into the next handle. Hey Victor, sorry, I came back because I didn't get good audio the other day, but I wanted to kind of get another good shot of the aluminum handle. I've been thinking about this a lot. So this is their aluminum handle for their OZ line, the Elite, right? Correct? All of them? Okay. And so are these on the site yet, or when are these going to be available?
So we did a run that immediately sold out.
I was going to say, I looked last night to see if it was on the site, and I didn't see any of them.
Right now we're just doing runs until the machine shop can catch up.
Okay. Okay. And how are they labeled? Just aluminum frame on there?
Aluminum grip module.
Aluminum grip module? Okay. Will they be under the parts, I'm guessing? Under the pistol parts?
Yeah, we put them in multiple spots.
Okay.
So just because they're new, so people can find them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, aluminum grip module, it feels amazing in the hand. We'll be purchasing, and you said you can add the weights to it too.
If you want to grab this.
Okay, yeah.
Tungsten weights slide right in.
So
2 retention screws keep them nice and tight, and then Magpul fits over it.
So it feels great. Like this, you can tell this one has, you can feel the weight in it.
And when you buy the grip, it's full included.
All included?
Mag release, tungsten weights,
Oh, awesome.
screws, wrenches.
Awesome.
Keep it easy.
That's fantastic.
She loves it.
And then they're also going to be doing the compact model soon too. I think we got some images of that with the 3D printed prototype for the compact version. So, you mind if I take a look at that?
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
So, compact version. Vic, same. You can metal the aluminum handle frame for this too at some point.
Polymer.
Yeah.
Long grip, short grip, and the aluminum grip.
Okay. So, you heard. And I'm going to be looking at the aluminum grip in this. I think they said Q4 this year. They're hoping to have the compact version. Awesome. All right, next on the list, number 2 is our friends at Magpul. And you know, Magpul just, they make utilitarian products, stuff that you can just use. And their DACA grid organizer for gun cases is not new per se, but they did just come out with their own gun cases that are just beefy. The handles, the locking mechanisms, and for all their cases they're just solid. What you'll see in this video is just kind of a walkthrough of what it looks like with their grid organizers. And obviously they have their own cases now, right? So inserts into Pelican cases, inserts into Harbor Freight cases, as well as now they have their own case with the DACA grid organizers. And it's literally Legos for adults in your gun case. It's super cool idea, very, very useful. Makes it nice and easy to use. So let's see those. And Legos. They're like Legos for your gun case, basically. To set your rifle or whatever else you have in there instead of having to do like pick and pull foam. Legos. From like pick and pull if you wanted to switch weapons.
Yeah.
So.
And they were like, oh, well, at least we're just parasites off of them. But we're like, oh, surprise, we also now develop our own hard case. And it's bigger and better and just...
All right, rolling into number 3. This one is interesting for SHOT Show. We kind of came across it when we were at the Caesars Forum, walking through some of the stuff there. This is the Hitch Hotel, which is basically a collapsible 2-person camper that weighs in at 980 pounds, so it can be pulled by almost anything. Super unique, cool idea. It collapses up, the hitch connector folds up. You could store it in your garage outside in a very minimal space. They show a comparison between a refrigerator and the depth of it in your garage and being able to store it. And just a cool idea that you could use if you enjoy getting outside and don't want to put a rooftop tent on or don't want the full-size camper, but also want to kind of get out of the elements a little bit. And this is a really cool product, I thought. So take a look at that. So we're here with Hitch Hotel, which is new to the show and a very unique and new product. And we're here with Mason, who's going to kind of do a quick walkthrough of their Hitch Hotel for us.
So this is Hitch Hotel. It starts at about 42 inches, expands to a little bit over 7 feet. Queen size bed will fit on the inside. 2 people will sleep comfortably. Solar panel on the roof charges the onboard battery. You can take a look right over here. You have a diesel heater to keep you warm no matter what temperature you're in. When this collapses all the way down, bucket lifts up, goes right onto the inside. Take a look behind you. It's about as big as a refrigerator, as you can see right in here. So it doesn't take up as much space in the garage.
Mason, one thing, can I interrupt you real quick?
Yeah, all good.
So what I found was interesting yesterday when you all walked through was you have the diesel heater in here, but you can add an air conditioner because you already have the venting already underneath, as well as kind of this is open if you want to add the ductwork. Right.
It would just be the same as attaching it right there. And the later versions, we plan on adding an air conditioning unit right into it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Perfect. So we take a walk right to the back. We just take a step this way.
Yeah, sure.
Take a step this way so we're out.
On the left side in the back, we have onboard power and lights. If you crash down a little bit on the roof where the lights are, there's a fan. One, you can turn it one way to suck the cold air in, or push the other to push the warm air right out. 1, 2, and 3 windows all open above your head, and they all have screens, and they all have blinds depending on which ones you want to use.
Yeah, that's nice.
And if you take a look right under here, pop this up, twist this, and you have a storage box that runs the whole length of this.
Oh wow, so, yeah, so that's like almost 3 feet the length of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Full box.
And so we talked a little bit yesterday about open and closing of the actual camper itself. So can you walk us through, just kind of describe how it closes?
So all you do is you roll this forward. Once it rolls into the second box, you pull the pin, lift up the leg right here. Once this lifts up, it folds underneath. You pull these out, this one releases, it will fold right up. You pull this out, pops right up, walk it right back in, use a stabilizing leg right under the middle, roll it back up, and then just watch your head. All you do, close this down, lock it if you guys want. That's about it.
That's it, and pull it out is a reverse with these handles.
Yep. Pull it out, push out the legs, drop the support leg in the middle, just continue rolling it out.
And the weight of the trailer?
So the weight is about 956 pounds.
So it can be pulled with pretty much anything.
From an ATV to a side-by-side to a Prius. You name it, anything will tow it.
Yeah, that's awesome. You said dimensions interior will fit like queen size?
So dimensions will fit a queen size bed and 2 people can sleep comfortably on the inside.
Okay.
And then once this folds up, you have 40 inches of headroom to put whatever you guys want on the inside.
Can you talk about like weather sealing? Obviously that may be some people's questions, right? Because it obviously expands, so I know you have weather sealing gaskets.
So on each individual thing, there has its own gasket, and from here to here you have about a 1/2 inch natural tilt. So if the rainwater falls, it will just fall down, and just roll right off.
Okay. Great. Very cool. The one other thing for your electronics panel, I know you guys have a lithium-ion battery in there now. I think yesterday it was explained to me that you could, like, so if I had an EcoFlow, my own battery, I can use that, plug it in, Anderson connections.
No problem at all.
You just need to have the inverter built into the battery so that powers it. So that's a nice option to have your
100%.
own.
Also, the solar panel on top will charge it in 7 hours, and if you're using a round 7 in the back of your car, it will trickle charge it as you drive.
As you drive, nice.
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome, Mason. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks again for the walkthrough again.
Of course.
And then last but not least, number 4 is Bouncing Image, their Explorer 3D camera, which on the surface it doesn't sound very unique, but what's really unique about it is their image stabilization and just the concept in general. So 360 cameras, audio can connect with cellular or Wi-Fi, so using that as kind of a Wi-Fi hotspot to be able to transmit back to your phone, being able to roll it into a room, control the cameras individually or all together to be able to view. So as you're rolling it, the video is stabilized, showing that view. Just to, you know, I'm a nerd. I just love seeing stuff like this, and it's a cool product. You can mount it to a tripod. They actually have like what looks like a dog leash to be able to retrieve it, right? So you could roll it out and then retrieve it with that retractable leash. Just a cool idea. Their software is awesome. It's only available to law enforcement and military right now, but I just caught my eye. I thought it was a cool product, and here's a little review of that one also and walkthrough.
And it all stitches together to create a full 360 video.
Okay.
So it live streams to any Android or iOS device, and whatever device you're streaming on, you just pan around with your finger and look in whatever direction you'd like to.
Oh, that's awesome. So I know that, I think you guys showed me the larger one, and you said the smaller version is like
Our
the military
grade,
version
yeah.
of
They
it.
prefer
Yeah,
that one 'cause
yeah,
it's easy for
just
them to
easier to
store.
carry, right?
It also has a Wi-Fi booster in there, so this one gets about 120 feet of range on the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so is that more than what's in that one? The booster, so it's
Yep.
got a little bit more range associated
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, that one there on Wi-Fi gets about up to 70 feet of range.
Okay.
And then this one you can also add a 4G SIM card in there.
Okay.
So if there's cell service, you would get unlimited range.
I know you guys mentioned like being able to retract it, so you have like kind of the retractable.
Yep, it comes in a case like this, so you'll get a tether. This is our older version of how the tether
Okay.
looks. This is a prototype
Okay.
of what the new one will look like.
Okay.
Um,
And then you can mount it to like
Magnet.
tripods, bipods,
Yep, exactly. On
monopods.
that quarter 20-inch mounting point right on the ball.
Okay.
So it comes with a magnet like this if you want to use it as like a surveillance cam.
Oh, so you can actually take that, add it to it, and then
Yep.
stick it.
Stick
Oh,
it
that's very
somewhere.
cool.
Yeah.
So not just roll it in, or you can actually mount and use.
Yep, exactly.
Awesome. So if you roll, it still stabilizes the.
It's another
wanna
example,
focus
like
on?
I'll just toss it in there. You can see like how it stabilizes.
And that's y'all's proprietary, the software to stabilize, right?
Yep.
Stitching, yep.
It's very cool. So no, you can see it. It's like I mean it's like fisheye view, right, of things. But you know, when you're rolling it and moving it around, the image is
There's also
very
like different
stable.
ways to view it. So you can do panels mode. So if you want to look.
Oh, for
this
each
way,
camera
You can
themselves?
look this way,
oh cool.
up, down.
So you can actually have a separate
You can
panel
look
for
in
each
separate
camera and then adjust the view of each of them, or one solid. Does it default to a certain camera on here? Like when you're
No,
looking at the
so
single,
it all stitches
you just pick which
together.
one you.
Yeah, so this is
Ah.
like the full view.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you can go into the panels mode, which is where that is, and if you want to look in different
Ah.
directions.
Okay. And speaker built into it.
Two-way audio.
Yeah. Super cool. This is a
Okay,
cool
just
product.
try and
And
see.
I know you guys said bouncing image, but does it actually bounce?
Oh, that's right.
Sorry.
It won't bounce like a
Right, but
basketball,
yeah, but
it does.
have
It will absorb.
absorb,
shock.
okay.
Yeah, they're meant to clear windows. They're very ruggedized. And
Okay.
durable.
Awesome. All right, those are the 4 things. Again, there's thousands of them. You'll see them. If you want to check out some of those again, take a look at some of the short form stuff. I'm probably going to do a little more short form stuff because I feel like it gets some of that information out there quicker. I can do it from my phone, not a lot of editing, and just is quicker. If you like what's going on, please, I'd ask to subscribe and like the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the support. Exhausting 40 miles ish of walking in a handful of days. Just, you know, never really thought I'd be going there, and this is the third time there, and you really just get your hands on some really cool stuff. So thanks for tuning in. I hope these videos kind of helped you out with a few products that were unique, and that's kind of the name of the game here with the channel, is being able to show those things. So you got an itch. I got an itch. I don't know about 40 miles walking itch and legs killing me, but I got that itch for all that gear, and SHOT Show scratches that itch. So scratch your itch. Take care. See you next time.